The cemetery near the Church of St. James in Brno has been known in combination with the church since the 13th century. The church was built for the needs of German, Flemish and Walloon settlers. Since the mid-14th century, the cemetery was not sufficient and was extended at the expense of the buildings which surrounded it. The only surviving plan of the cemetery, which dates from the 18th century, shows that it was divided into two parts with narrow access lanes and was entered through two gates. Like other cities, Brno has been hit many times by cholera and plague epidemics. The first plague came in the autumn of 1349, and it killed nearly a quarter of its inhabitants. Over the centuries, other plagues came. The last plague epidemic in Brno was recorded in 1713. The cemetery was eventually insufficient due to the mass deaths, so the old graves were abolished and grave diggers placed the removed skeletal remains into an ossuary, a designated basement space. The complete elimination of the St. James Cemetery occurred by command of Joseph II in 1784, when burying within urban areas was prohibited for hygienic reasons. The remains of those buried there were transferred to ossuaries, and the ground around the church was levelled. The cemetery, which had served its purpose for more than 500 years, gradually disappeared in the new town development. In 2001, an underground survey was conducted in James Square, where an unexpected discovery was made. The second largest ossuary in Europe was discovered in the basement of St. James Church and its surroundings. Archaeologists stumbled upon human bones at a depth of only 30 centimeters below the pavement at James Square. The ossuary crypts under the church revealed skeletal remains piled up to the ceiling. Another 3 chambers contained the bones of more than 50,000 people.